A symphony of fear. The use of AI in horror music and sound design. Welcome to our video on the use of AI in creating horror-inspired music and soundscapes. In this video, we'll be exploring how artificial intelligence is being used to create terrifying and immersive soundscapes in horror films, video games, and other media. The horror genre has always been heavily reliant on music and sound to set the tone and create a sense of fear and unease. With the advent of AI technology, we're now seeing a new level of sophistication in the use of music and sound in horror. One example of this is the use of AI-generated music in horror films. By using algorithms to analyze and replicate the emotional and tonal elements of traditional horror scores, AI-generated music can create a truly terrifying and immersive experience for audiences. For instance, using AI to analyze the different emotions evoked by different instruments, such as the cello for suspense and violin for jump scares, and then using that information to compose a score that maximizes those effects. This allows for a level of customization and personalization that was previously impossible, tailoring the music to the specific scenes and characters in the film. Another example is the use of AI-generated soundscapes in horror video games. By using AI to analyze player behavior and dynamically adjust the soundscape based on their actions, the game can create a truly unique and terrifying experience for each player. For instance, AI can be used to detect when a player is low on health and then adjust the soundscape to create a sense of impending doom. Or when a player is hiding and adjust the soundscape to make it more difficult for them to hear the approaching enemy. This level of interaction and immersion creates a more personalized and intense horror experience for the player. In addition to the entertainment industry, AI is also being used in the music industry to create new sounds and songs. AI-generated music has the potential to be used in horror-inspired music and soundscapes as well, by analyzing music styles and sounds that evoke fear, and then using that information to compose new songs and soundscapes. This allows for a level of experimentation and innovation that was previously impossible, creating new and unique sounds that can add to the horror experience. But it's not just in the entertainment and music industry where AI is being used to create horror-inspired music and soundscapes. AI is also being used in other fields such as theme park attractions, haunted houses, and even virtual reality experiences to create realistic and terrifying soundscapes. These uses allow for a level of immersion and realism that was previously impossible, creating a truly terrifying experience for the audience. As the technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more creative and innovative uses of AI in the horror genre, such as the use of AI-generated stories and virtual reality experiences with realistic and terrifying soundscapes. One thing to keep in mind is the ethical concerns related to the use of AI in horror. There's a question of how far should AI be allowed to go in creating fear and unease, and how do we ensure that the audience is not being exposed to harmful levels of stress and fear? This is an important conversation that needs to be had as the technology continues to advance. Another point worth mentioning is the increasing use of AI in creating sound effects for horror movies. With AI, sound designers can now create more realistic and terrifying sound effects, such as the sound of a monster breathing or growling. The use of AI in creating sound effects also allows for a level of customization and personalization, as the AI can analyze the specific scene and tailor the sound effects to fit perfectly with the visuals. Another use of AI in horror-inspired music and soundscapes is its ability to analyze the audience's reactions and adjust the soundscapes accordingly. This allows for a level of interactive and personalized horror experience, as the soundscapes can change based on the audience's reactions and behavior. For example, an AI-powered haunted house attraction could use sensors to detect the audience's heart rate and adjust the soundscapes and lighting accordingly to create a more intense and terrifying experience. In conclusion, AI is having a significant impact on the horror industry by revolutionizing the way we create and experience horror-inspired music and soundscapes. By using algorithms to analyze and replicate the emotional and tonal elements of traditional horror scores, AI-generated music can create a truly terrifying and immersive experience. It allows for a more personalized and dynamic experience in the horror genre. The use of AI in haunted houses, theme park attractions, and video games is a prime example of how it is changing the way we experience horror. As the technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more creative and innovative uses of AI in the horror genre. Additionally, AI can also help push the boundaries of horror by creating new and unique sounds that were never heard before, giving the audience a fresh and exciting experience. It allows sound designers to break conventions and explore new avenues in the genre. In summary, the use of AI in creating horror-inspired music and soundscapes is a game-changer for the horror industry, bringing new possibilities and experiences to the audience. We hope you enjoyed this video and encourage you to think about the potential of AI in horror and how it can change the way we experience fear. Please leave a comment below to let us know your thoughts on the use of AI in horror-inspired music and soundscapes. Thank you for watching.